everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. And I've been enjoying this game for quite a while now. I'm super excited that it's finally getting close to the official global launch. It's going to be launching on Android and iOS, and there's some really great resources that go along the way. Now, you guys might have noticed that I joined this game a while back because of, well, let's be honest, sponsorship. They asked me. And then I kept playing afterward because I really liked the game. So here I am still playing quite a while later. My account is really growing. I am enjoying this game. It's so much fun. I even was patient and saved a bunch of summons for some double chip special event. That was cool. And now my account is really popping and I have so much to progress. And I'm excited for a lot in this game now. And we have some special free stuff coming with this game in general. Now I'm going to talk about some pre-registration info and rewards and what you guys can expect if you pre-register. Now, of course, I do have a link below for the Android and iOS download. It should take you right there. Feel free to DM me if you have any issues. I have a couple links. I think I have the most updated one down there, though. We should be good for both Android and iOS. Just hit that pre-register button, and if you pre-register, you'll get some great rewards. Now, the rewards are gonna include advanced recruitment cards. Those are used in general for summoning characters. They actually have a really cool feature called a wish list, where you can pick the characters you want to have boosted chances to summon. So that's really nice. It could help you to upgrade a specific character, like someone awesome like this fella. We have Taylor and a bunch of other people as well. And I really like the features that they do with their summoning. They get bonus chips. They have a shop you get, every time you summon, you get a chip, and then you could redeem characters through using those chips that you got from summoning. It's kind of like getting guaranteed legendaries, and their guaranteed rates are really good for getting top tier champions. And I like the way that they've done all of that so far. And if this is your first time watching this video because you're curious, well, I think you'll like it too. So let's continue here. We have rare hero shards. In this game, the fragments, those shards, it's all about food. Like a lot of games, you're just trying to maximize the level potential of your character, and in doing so you really need low level food to crunch into higher that you can use as fodder just to evolve your characters. So that's always a welcome reward, trust me. Diamonds, we have 300 diamonds as part of this pre-registration package. Diamonds are the currency for a lot of things. There's wonderful things that pop up in the shop as well, so definitely want diamonds. You can never have too many, that's for sure. Elite equipment. So equipment, that's some low-level equipment, but it'll help you get started at least. Your first couple of days, you're going to be having some low-level equipment, of course. And then eventually, the good thing in this game is that equipment doesn't just get wasted. If you or if you level up some equipment and then you get better stuff to replace it, you can then use that equipment in the forge, and it gets converted into the new equipment and helps boost that level, and you don't lose the value that you've already put in. So that's nice too. You don't have to worry about too much regret with your gear roll-ups because at least you get the stuff back. Really nice feature. And oh, by the way, re-gearing, swapping gear, changing gear, no charges for doing that either. Alright, and then of course our main featured reward here with pre-registration is Blade of Vengeance. Artos, that's this character here. That's who we want to take a peek at for this video and just have some hype around this pre-registration event. I'm excited, and I'm going to try to be better about posting videos daily, so stay tuned for lots more content. But first, let's go take a look at Artos. Now, don't judge my Artos too harshly. I have not changed his gear out in a bit. I haven't been using him too much because I've been having lots of fun leveling up some other characters now that I've been playing for quite a while. But let's at least take a look and see what he's about. So, let's see. He has his first ultimate, well, this is his ultimate here. Chooses one enemy within his range and deals damage equal to 640% of his defense, putting the enemy in vengeance for 9 seconds. The enemy in the vengeance state will become main targets for Artos, and they'll have their damage reduction decreased by 8% for each 5% HP loss will further decrease damage reduction of the enemy by 1% up to 1.5 or 1.515 That's a typo. I don't know what's happening. I think that's 15. Anyway, and then yeah, higher levels of the ultimate will just increase the damage he does. So he is damage based on defense, which is nice because then you can help to keep your character alive while doing a little bit of damage. Now I will say, I wouldn't say Artos is a huge, big damage dealer. He's not going to be top tier for damage, but he at least can kind of be the middle ground of being a tank and a damage dealer at the same time to help you guys as you progress on your accounts. Plus, we do have like a faction type setup here with Soul Rubelay and the Soul Mines, and you'll be able to do your faction abysses, so you're going to need people of all the different areas of the game, and he'll definitely help you progress there. So you can kind of build him tanky. If you do want to build him as a tank and not for damage, you want to throw some extra HP on him, because he actually is a little bit squishy compared to some of the other tanks though. Let's see. Alright, let's look at his other skills though. We have a common attack, just damage based on defense. Let's see. So his talent, there's like talent trees here. When you unlock his talent, activate it, I should say. When his HP drops below 50%, his empowered basic attacks also gain lifesteal. That's nice. That's another great skill, especially for someone who is meant to be more like a tank. I think he's meant to kind of be a damage dealer tank like Crete, but he just is like the lesser version, unfortunately. But still an okay character. I'm sure you'll still be able to utilize him on your account if you need to, but I wouldn't put huge focus. Again, here we have another common skill. Leaps in the air, slashes target. So he gains extra attack speed for the next 4 basic attacks. So that's an there's some other characters that are truly based around attack speed, like Emma, that can just pump out so many hits, and it's so much fun. This is a little bit of a boost, but still not overall gonna make him a top tier damage dealer. But again, he's kind of like one of those mixed bag characters. He's a little bit of tank, a little bit of damage, but not top tier in either category. And then his passive enhances the vengeance effect by each 5% lost will further decrease damage reduction of the enemy. So that really helps. So this is good if you're going against someone who has a bunch of damage reduction built into their kit, like an arena, especially like a healer or something. You can kind of help to cut that back and counteract it. So obviously I don't mind my gear. This is old gear. I don't even know what I have on him. I do have him with a little bit of damage. I gotta rebuild him. I have so much better gear now. I shouldn't even have any red pieces on anybody anymore. Don't judge me. Anyway, he does have an exclusive here. Let's see. Split, enhance. Basic attack does 10% more damage. Basic damage increased by 20%. Next level increased to 30% for bonus damage. Number of basic attacks required to trigger split is reduced from 3 to 2. Okay. So this is just adding, most of this is just based around his damage then. So maybe at higher levels he can actually pump out a little bit more damage and be more of a damage dealer versus a tank. But I kind of think you're going to want to use him as a little bit more middle ground, to be honest. And he does have, obviously, this is the talent tree here. If this is the first time you're checking out this game, they do have talents you have to unlock along the way. So there's bonus little talents at the bottom that go along with each skill that you have to unlock before you get there. And that's what farming these soul potions is all about. So the best thing to do with a talent tree is to just go through, unlock the important talents, unlock this one to get to here, and then same thing, you have to unlock this to get to here, just one. Unlock all of your main talents before you really invest in the little stuff, and try not to invest in the little stuff until you get to the top tier characters. But yeah, I mean, I've used Artos a little bit here and there, and he's definitely helped me in certain places. It just, you want to pair him well, and you don't want him to be the only tank on your team unless you really put some defense and HP into him. If he's a secondary tank, I think it's kind of smart though, and I've used him that way successfully so far. But he's free. You get just another copy. This game is really good about giving you duplicate characters, and that's one thing I love. Like this character we got purely for free, just by free, I mean not even summoning, just by doing an event called Rise of Heroes, which I think my next video is actually going to be on. So we're going to talk about that. And right now there's a new hero part of the Rise of Heroes event. Jean, which they said was going to be Kane. They keep changing their names. Why are they changing their names? Anyway, just kidding. But yeah, I love that they allow us to get duplicates of characters just by farming an event, not spending any money. I didn't spend any money to get those. It's just purely by farming. I was able to get a character 2 immortal plus 1 level of immortal. Not just immortal 0, he's immortal. So that's where you're aiming at for your characters, is to get to that immortal level here where they're shiny and gold and sparkling. And I was able to do that just by doing a basic event. So this game's doing well. I'm excited to see what they do with their other launch events around the hype of November 9th, going global. But for now, I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Eternal Evolution. Play now for free.